Hello and welcome to Learn Yourself. Today we are going to study about characteristic of particles of matter. So in this we are going to study three characteristic of particles of matter. Before we study that, let us understand the particle arrangement, the space between the particles, particle attraction and energy possessed by the particles. This we have already studied in standard 8. This is just a revision. It will be helpful for us to understand all the three characteristics for particle of matter. So, the particle arrangement. So here, these are the three states of matter: solid, liquid and gas. We know that the particle arrangement in all the three states are different. So, in solid, it is going to be a tightly packed structure that molecules cannot move, it can only vibrate at their own position. So, the particle arrangement is compact and tightly packed. So, solids are always tightly packed. Then liquid. The liquid are little bit free compared to solid. They are little bit free compared to solid. That means they have space in between them. They have space between their particles. And this space is more than solid, but this space is less than gas, because in gaseous state atoms are freely moving. The space is maximum. In gaseous state the space is maximum in between the particles. So in the liquid is in between. The space is more than solid, but it is less than gas, where gaseous particles are having maximum space in between them. So here we can say that the space between the particle is least because they are tightly packed. Now in the liquid the space is more than solid but less than gas, whereas the gaseous particles are having maximum space in between their particles. Now coming to the attraction. Where they are tightly packed, the attraction is maximum in between them. So solid particles are having maximum attraction in between them, whereas in the liquid it is less than solid but more than gas. So they are observing less force of attraction in between their particles, and whereas here the force of attraction is least. Now energy of particles. Here they do not have space to move. They only vibrate at their position. So their energy of particle is least. They cannot move. So their energy is least compared to this two. Whereas in the liquid they have energy more than solids. And they can flow. The liquids can flow and they have energy in the particles. And here the energy is maximum. And they are free and they can move randomly. They can vibrate only at their position. They have more energy compared to solids. They can flow. That's why they are also known as fluids. Whereas in the gaseous state, they have maximum energy and they can move randomly. So this is the basic difference between the three states of matter. That solid, they are tightly packed, maximum attraction and energy is least. The liquid, comparatively loose compared to solid but packed compared to gas. So solids are in between, liquids are in between solid and gas. Whereas in the gaseous the space are maximum, the energy is maximum and space is maximum and the attraction is least in between them. Now let us learn characteristic of particles of matter. There are three main characteristics of particles of matter. First is particles of matter have space between them. Then second, particles are in continuous motion. Then third is particle of matter attract each other. Let us understand all one by one. So first is particle of matter. So we are talking about all the three states of matter, that solid, liquid and gas. All this matter are having space between them. So these particles are having space between them. We saw that in the characteristic that solid have space in between them, but it is very negligible. Liquid do have space and gaseous atoms are having maximum space in between them. So how can we give one example for that? So example is, for example, we can say lemonade. When we are making a lemonade, in the water we are squeezing lemon, we are adding sugar, we are adding salt, but all these particles will occupy space in the water. In between the water particle, all these three particles will also occupy their space. So for example, lemonade. So all those particles will equally mix with each other. When they can mix with each other so nicely, they must have space in between them. Then only they can mix with each other nicely. Now second, particles are in continuous motion. So first thing, particles of any matter possesses energy. We call it kinetic energy. So in the form of kinetic energy, all the particles of matter possesses energy. This energy will become higher when we are adding temperature, or with the temperature effect, this energy will become higher. We have a water, and if we will boil it, then the water molecules will randomly move and the energy of water molecule will increase. As we are increasing temperature, the energy of molecule will increase. So the example for this is incense stick. When we are lighting an incense stick, we can smell it from one place to another. So this smell of incense stick will move away or move along with the air particles. It is mixing with the air particles, and the air particles are in continuous motion. Also the particles, the smell particle of incense stick move along with that. So we can smell the incense stick from one place to other place. So particles are in continuous motion. One more important thing here is diffusion. What is diffusion is when one kind of particle will mix with another. That means if the one state, the particle of one state will mix with the other state's particle, that is called diffusion. For example, water vapor. When water is boiling, this vapor is going and mixing with air. This water is liquid, but it is mixing with air. This is liquid, this is gaseous. So one state's particle is mixing with another state's particle. So this process is known as diffusion. So this is a definition of diffusion. So here in the second point we have seen that yes, particles are in continuous motion. For example, in sense stick, then the particle possess kinetic energy, and the kinetic energy will become higher as we will apply the temperature to it. The energy will increase. And then diffusion. What is a diffusion? When the particle of one state will mix with the other state's particle. It is called a diffusion. Then third, particles of matter attract each other. For example, if we will take pencil or chalk stick or duster. So these particles are having force of attraction in between them. Earlier we have seen in their characteristic that solid will have a strong force of attraction, liquid will have little bit lesser than that, and gaseous will have least force of attraction. But all the states of matter will have attraction in between their particles. So because of this force of attraction, all the particles are tightly held together and they attract each other. So what is the reason they attract each other? Because of the force of attraction, they will attract each other. So these are three characteristics of particle of matter. First one is particle of matter have space between them. Example is lemonade. Second, particles are in continuous motion. For example, incense stick, or you can also say when we are adding a drop of ink into a water, it will move along with all the particles and settle down and also spread throughout the water. Then in that we have learned a diffusion. The definition of diffusion is one state's particle will mix with another state's particle is known as diffusion. Then third one is particle of matter attract each other. Why? Because they held together because of the force of attraction. So that's why they attract each other.